God revealed something to me a few weeks back, and I just want to share it with everybody. I've been referring to it as the Bride of Christ revelation because it's really what it was, and I hope I can get it across in the same way that the revelation came to me. It was just a major blessing, really. And what it is that, the church is referred to as the Bride of Christ. In Ephesians 5, in verse 25, it says, "Husbands, love your wives, even as Christ also loved the church and gave himself for it." In Revelation 19, 7 through 9, it says, "Let us be glad and rejoice and give honor to him, for the marriage of the Lamb is come, and his wife hath made herself ready." So we know that the church is referenced as the bride of Christ. And the revelation that I just had one night when I was listening to some preaching and stuff was that we are, the wife of Jesus Christ. We are the church, which is believers in Jesus Christ, is the bride of Christ. And so that's the kind of love that Jesus has for us. Sometimes I know with myself it's easy to think, and this is the part that's kind of hard to explain because these things are still true. The fact that Jesus Christ is high above all, in control of everything. Obviously, all these things are true. But sometimes when, I know in my life, when I've when I've spoken to him and prayed and gone to him, sometimes I go to him in a way to where it's just like, and that's what's hard to explain because this is still true, that he's like this massive high thing over me that I'm just like, it's almost like I'm just throwing like a prayer out, and I just hope he gets it and I hope he hears it, like something in that way. It's hard to explain. But what the revelation is the fact that he's the bride of the church. And so the love that he has for his believers is the same love that a husband would have for his wife, or a wife would have for her husband. It's like a very intimate connection. It's not just something that's like throwing your cares and, your worries or whatever out to him, and it's just like, oh, I really hope he cares, I really hope he hears, or something along those lines, when he really just loves us the same way that a husband would love a wife, and even more because he's God and everything he does is perfect, and here on earth things we do are not perfect. So if you can imagine what, a husband and wife in love, their care they have for each other, and then that's the same love and intimacy that Jesus wants to have with us. And we can go to him in prayer and in worship and everything with the same understanding and mindset that he is like truly in love with us and cares for us and wants to hear us and listens to us and all this stuff and works all things out for our good, like Romans 8:28 says. So, it's a great, amazing thing. When I came to the revelation, which it's something I knew, but it was just like, it was the Spirit of God thing, really. It just came upon me, and when I, thought about it more, it was just a real blessing when God kind of revealed that love that he wants to have an intimacy with us that's like a husband and a wife. It's not just, I guess in a reference, maybe a decent reference would be like, in the old times, if you're like some peasant or whatever going to the king, and you're just like waiting for him to like smack you down and like not even listen to you because he's so much higher above you. But the relationship is not like that at all with God. He is higher above us. He's way higher above us. He has all the power. He has the ability to smack us down and, cast us to hell if we didn't follow him. He has all those things, but the intimacy and the love that he has for us is like a husband and a wife. So that was just a great revelation and just a really good thing. And when you're praying your prayer, you can pray in a way to where that he loves you in this deep of a manner and this close of a manner. And it's just a really great thing to be able to have that connection with the living God, with the one who created the earth and the heavens and everything in it, and us and every breath within us. And it's just an amazing, truly amazing thing. So I just wanted to share that, really, because it really, it changed my life, really, because it showed, even though it was a thing I knew that Jesus loved us that intimately, just to think of the relationship he wants to have with us is that personal, that it's a great thing, and it's a life-changing thing, and it's a good thing for your relationship with Jesus to know that that's how much he cares for us and loves us, and we can come to him in a manner to where he wants to hear us that intimately and listens to us the same way, and even more so than like an earthly wife and husband would. So wanted to share that. Sorry I have not been uploading lately. You get burnt out sometimes on truth stuff, especially looking into it and doing it for years and years. I've been in the truth communities for almost 10 years now. I've only had my channel for 4 years, but I've been in it in different areas for that long, and sometimes you just get burnt out on this stuff. And then especially now, it's kind of, to get off topic a little bit here for a second, is now there's so much knowledge and understanding. A few years back, in the past 5 years in the truth community around the world, so much knowledge and understanding has been brought to us, and it's really amazing. And now it's almost like you can really only learn things of current events that are going on and see what's going on in the world, and then relate it to the stuff that you already know. It's not like the time when, like, man, so much stuff was just coming out and it was unfolding. It's like now we know a lot of the stuff, and it's just the times that we're in. And now, honestly, in my opinion, it's just the timeline is one of the most important things. Obviously, when deceptions go on, all that stuff needs to be exposed, and I recommend people expose it wherever they have the means. Facebook, whatever, Twitter, online, wherever you see fit, or just people in your personal life. But yeah, I don't know. It's almost like just seeing the timeline. What's the timeline now? And for me, it's always watching for the third temple to be built, and pretty much the technology and the implementation of the mark of the beast. Those two things will tell the timeline for the times that we may live for, which most likely we will. We don't know, but that's the thing. I don't know. That's kind of where I'm at, watching all this stuff, always, standing up for truth in every arena. But yeah, sorry again to get off topic, just kind of why I haven't been posting. Sometimes you get burnt out after just years and years of putting so much time and stuff into it. But anyways, and last thing here is just that I was going to refund this month's Patreon charges to everybody who donates on Patreon, because I didn't feel right about it. But then I made a post about it on Patreon, and I've been getting a few messages from some people, very encouraging, and they don't want me to refund it and stuff. So actually, instead, it was really motivating to see that. And so I'm just going to actually start posting and actually give, what the reason that's for. Just needed a little break. Probably won't be doing daily uploads, but I'm going to be uploading more. I'm just going to be uploading whatever, feel called to. That's pretty much it. So, just like always. But yeah, sorry to get off topic there. I wanted to share these things, a little update. Didn't want to make 2 videos and all that, but anyway, that's the case. That's where I'm at. I pray everybody's well. I always keep you guys in my prayers, and the support is greatly appreciated. And God bless you and your family. Thanks for watching.